welcome to Evening News. I'm Aminat Shyama. In tonight's top stories, Maldives Qualification Authority MQA's Administrative Officer Ahmed Hassan faces prosecution for accrediting an invalid certificate for Zunnawar Salim. Maldives was not included in Transparency International's latest Corruption Perception Index (CPI, but it does not mean that there is no corruption in Maldives, says Transparency Maldives. This is the third time Maldives did not make the list. And Acting Health Minister and Defence Minister Mohamed Nazim says that government's aim is to provide excellent healthcare services to the people and that government will achieve the target. Maldives Qualification Authority MQA's Administrative Officer Ahmed Hassan faces prosecution for accrediting an invalid certificate for Zunnawar Salim. According to a press release by the Anti-Corruption Commission, the investigation has been concluded and forwarded to the Prosecutor General's office to press charges against Ahmed Hassan, who is being accused of accrediting the invalid law degree certificate produced by Zunnawar Salim. The statement also says that Hassan had ordered to accept the application form while it was incomplete and lacking relevant documents, and had also put his own signature and phone number instead of the applicant's, and hence, as per Article 25, subsection A of the Anti-Corruption Act, it can be deemed that he had committed an act of corruption by abusing his authority to grant illicit benefits to a certain individual. Maldives was not included in Transparency International's latest Corruption Perception Index (CPI, but it does not mean that there is no corruption in Maldives, says Transparency Maldives. This is the third time Maldives did not make the list. According to TM, Maldives was not included in the list due to the fact that Transparency International did not receive adequate information about the country. While at least 3 institutions are supposed to provide information to calculate the index, TM says that only 2 institutions in Maldives provided information. Countries are scored from 0 to 100. The higher the score, the lesser the corruption. This year, with 90 points, Denmark topped the list as the least corrupt country, while New Zealand, Finland, Sweden and Norway were among the least corrupt countries. Among the 170 countries included in the CPI this year, Somalia and North Korea were listed most corrupt countries with a score of 8 points. While all the South Asian countries besides Maldives made the list, Afghanistan was listed as the most corrupt and Bhutan as the least corrupt in the region. Maldives made the list last in 2011 and was in 134th place out of the 182 countries that made the list. Acting Health Minister and Defence Minister Mohamed Nazim says that government's aim is to provide excellent healthcare services to the people and that government will achieve the target.
Addressing the ceremony held to inaugurate 24-hour service at Kafatoul's Mafashi Health Center, Acting Health Minister Mohamed Nazim said that the Amin administration's vision is to ensure easy access to healthcare services, and that the vision can only become a reality with the cooperation of the people. He expressed hope that introducing 24-hour service at Mafashi Health Center will be a huge relief for the island's residents. In addition, he announced that due to the absence of specialists at health center, arrangements will be made to send specialists working at IGMH to the health center under a set timetable. He further said that during his previous visit to the island, he noticed that some of the equipments in health center had worn out as they were left unused. Expressing discontent over this issue, he vowed to ensure that it does not happen in the future.
Southern Maldives Contracting Company says that the fire at Addu City's waste yard has been controlled. The waste yard located near Rujjeher area close to Link Road caught fire at around 4:30 yesterday evening. While the fire had spread yesterday evening and last night, people who were using Link Road faced huge difficulties. According to sources, MNDF officers pumped seawater into the waste yard and managed to put out the fire at around midnight. And though fire cannot be seen on the surface, they continue to pump water into the waste yard due to the smoke, which is believed to be an indication that fire could still be burning inside the waste pile. Sources say that the fire spread so quickly due to the plastic waste catching fire and due to the wind, and that the waste yard catches fire due to some people going to the area to pick waste, lighting fire in the area. The waste yard catching fire and emitting smoke to the entire area has become a serious issue for people traveling in the area. Police are active in the area due to the difficulties being faced by people traveling on Link Road as a result of thick smoke in the area. We'll take a short break and return in a few minutes.
ಉರಿದು ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಅದಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಹಿದುಮೆತ್ತವಗೆ ತೆರೆಂಗ್ ತಾರಫ್ ಕುರಣಿ ಮುಳಿಂಗ ಪೆಕೇಜ್ ತಕೆ ಉರಿದು ಮಿನಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಪೆಕ್ಸ್ ದಿಹರುಫಿಯ ಹೇದ ಕುರವ್ವಾಗೆಂ ಗಡೀರಕ 30 MB ವಿಹಿರುಫಿಯ ಹೇದ ಕುರವ್ವಾಗೆಂ ದುವಾಲಕ ಸತೇಕ್ MB ಅದಿ 30 ರುಫಿಯ ಹೇದ ಕುರವ್ವಾಗೆಂ ಹಫ್ತಾಯಕ ಸತೇಕ 50 MB ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಕುರವ್ವುಮ *929# ಡಯಲ್ ಕುರವ್ವ ಬೇನುನ್ ತಾಕು ಬೇನುನ್ ಇರಕು ಬೇನುನ್ ವರಕ ನೆಟಂ ವದೆದ
Indian government issues swift measures to arrange means for Maldives to import oil from India. In a press statement issued following India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval's two-day visit to Maldives, the Indian High Commission in Malé said that in addition to speeding up work related to exporting oil to Maldives, India will continue to assist Maldives in its developmental efforts, especially in the areas of health, education, infrastructure, and building human resources. According to the statement, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is carrying out major efforts to strengthen ties with neighboring countries, including Maldives. The statement further said that while President Abdullah Yamin and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has met twice this year, the two countries have agreed to hold discussions related to security and other important issues. State Trading Organization opens a pharmacy in Kaf Atoll's Mafushi under its efforts to open a pharmacy in every island. The pharmacy was opened by Environment Minister Tariq Ibrahim and Acting Health Minister and Defence Minister Mohammed Nazim. With the pharmacy opened in Mafushi, a number of pharmacies STO has opened in the islands has increased to 57. DhiTV's Mohammed Asif becomes Maldives Media Council's president and independent member Sharif Nafis become the vice president. Both attained the posts automatically, being the sole contenders for the post during the meeting held at the Home Ministry today. Maldives Media Council consists of 15 members, 8 representing various media outlets and 7 chosen from the public. President Abdullah Yamin departs to Malaysia on an unofficial visit. Spokesperson at the President's office, Ibrahim Muaz, said that the President is visiting Malaysia for his son's medical treatment. He falsified rumors in social media that President is unwell and said that he could not say when the President is set to return. With that, we conclude tonight's evening news. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.